the most beautiful, vibrant sunset out here in the desert. And what we have this evening is something out of a zombie apocalypse movie where I'm in the middle of nowhere, like the hills have eyes sort of thing. So this is like a B-grade horror movie right now. And there's these abandoned buildings. Those ones are locked and they look like cages. So that's like where they locked the zombies, obviously. But this one's all open. And yeah, I could just roll the swag out in here if it rains. Ooh, this little critters running around as well. Just geckos, giant geckos. I thought about recording this one at night when it gets a bit darker and staging something to make it more dramatic and scary, but that wouldn't be very real of me, would it? There were working light and fans in here. I don't know, maybe it was like they were doing roadworks or something and it was a temporary sort of accommodation for the workers. But then there's the letterbox and that. The letterbox looks like, and this paved pathway tells a bit more of a story, you know? It looks like somebody kind of loved this place. Maybe it was a farm, but it's pretty far away from pretty much anything. Yeah, I don't know, like it's not that crazy. There's that gate too. Like, there's no reason why I couldn't roll my swag out in there, but it actually feels like, out of everything, you know, I'm in the middle of the desert or whatever, like the middle of this like dry country every night, middle of nowhere. Anybody could be out here, that kind of feeling, but I don't even think about it. But as soon as there's like a creepy building, it's like, I don't want to be anywhere near it. I don't even want to camp like over there. Like, I don't want to camp inside. I don't want to camp outside. Like, it just triggers off all of those like pictures that we have in our minds, or that I have in my mind of like horror movies and stuff. It always starts in like this weird place in the middle of nowhere, and it'll turn out there'll be like some creepy dude who lives further down this driveway or something, and he likes chopping up backpackers. What is this? Like, this isn't a gate that leads somewhere. This looks like a cage as well. It looks like a cage. It looks like some kind of plumbing. Maybe it was another, because that's toilets, I'm pretty sure. What's this? Is that water? Or I think it's water. Water tank. But it's empty. Because that's on. When it's like that, that's on. So there's nothing in there. And the sound of flies I also associate with like horror movies. Far out, that rain looks cool. Like, because it's the sun setting through it, so it's like purple sheets of like water falling from the sky. I should have got my DSLR out and taken some proper like next level photos tonight. That was just like one of the best sunsets I've ever seen, to be honest. And I was like, oh, do I pull my camera out or do I journal this location? This looks like it was getting ready to be developed, maybe. I don't know. Can't imagine what this place was for. Because, I don't know. I know they have like livestock and stuff wandering out here. In some places I don't see a lot of it. I've seen some like horses, but I'm pretty sure they're like brumbies, wild horses. I've seen a few dead ones that have been hit by trucks, which would just be like incredible impact. Yeah, comments down below, please. Like, should I camp here? Or like, would you camp here, or is it too creepy? Does it weird you out? It's just one of those places, you know? What's this? Somebody's mosquito head net. That's what I was talking about that those girls were wearing. Maybe they were here and they got chopped up by the weird dude that lives down there that I imagined. I should probably actually take that and put it in the bin. If I pick up every little piece of rubbish, then I'll be out here in the outback for the rest of my life, picking up plastic and shit. But I just like to pick up like a handful of things whenever, sort of like just make my little contribution, because I just imagine like if everybody did that, then it would be way better. I'm sorry if I just keep turning the camera sideways and stuff. It's because the GorillaPod's a bit funny. I'm gonna have to check in that after this journal, because it felt like there was actually something in there, and I don't want it to be like something weird. Imagine that next journal. Oh my god, you will never believe what was in the mosquito net bag thing. Old truck tire here. Beautiful sunset. It's probably what you really want to see, eh? Just like, let's just look at this sunset. That's the highway right there too. But again, not a lot of traffic out here. Yeah, there's a letterbox there, and there's another thing at the front here. Maybe there's more indication of what this place was. Another clue to this mystery. I'll be so thankful to get rid of these flies, eh? They're not bothering me until I turn the camera on. It seems like when I turn the camera on, they multiply. Like they just come out of everywhere. It's probably because when I turn the camera on, it's when I start moving around and doing stuff and building up a bit of body heat and sweat or whatever. Yeah. I wish like I could like really help like show you the immensity of like how much nothing there is in any direction, you know, like how small I feel right now. I wish you could feel that. I wish there was a way to like put that through the screen, like to just like the red dirt and the sunset and the storm and the expanse of flatness and the immensity and the loneliness. Like if I could really like show you that. What is this? Looks like a weird cage as well. Is this where they keep the backpackers? Until they're ready for chopping up into little pieces or organ harvesting or whatever it is they do here. I keep twisting my phone the wrong way because it's got a microphone plugged into it. It gets wrapped around the tripod. Yeah, man, I'm like happy wherever. It's just like I know I've got to sleep at some point. And yeah, not here. Or maybe I should just do it, eh? Roll the swag out. See what happens. The worst thing is like I can't even like upload the journals. And then like if they stop, you know something went wrong. Or like do a live stream or something if shit starts to get real because there's no reception. But of course, it's actually totally safe and I'm just like making up nonsense in my head. But because I'm playing with it for the camera, I'm starting to actually think about it. But I'm still not scared. Maybe I will stay here. Just having a look at some more strange things. Looks like someone had a fire at some point. Like an old aluminium can there. An old cask wine box. People are definitely camped here. And it's definitely not, no one's living here obviously because it's all stripped bare. There's driveways though. Every time I think I've looked, there's a driveway there as well. Little weird driveways. I don't know. The other thing is, like, I was hoping those toilets would be unlocked because I really need to go to the toilet. Might have to do a bush poo. That's always fun. Okay, last creepy weird thing is like this construction kind of material they use to like seal off places so that you don't go in there. Oh, there's lightning over there on the horizon too. So there's a storm all the way around me right now. Like I'm in the center of it. Like all that is like all storm. There's like a little break over there where the sun's setting, and then it's like nearly 360 degrees of like storm clouds and lightning and rain falling. How exciting. I'm a bit dehydrated as well. It's like, it just feels like it doesn't matter how much water you drink. You're like, I just drank like so much water, but I still feel thirsty. I can't be thirsty, and then you don't drink more, but you need to. I'm just gonna smash through the water, even if I have to buy like water's really expensive when you're out in the middle of nowhere as well, and ice and like everything, diesel, everything like costs like 1.5 to 2 times as much, which is another so many reasons for me to hurry up and get through this. Maybe this creepy house is another sign that I need to just like get to the fun part of my life already and stop punishing myself with the flies and the hot and the dehydration and the doom. No, it doesn't matter either way. Everything's unfolding exactly as it should. I'm having the experience that I need to have to grow. I'm documenting it. It doesn't seem that exciting really from my perspective, but like there's been some moments. I'm definitely growing. Maybe like that's the thing, it doesn't have to be this big epic thing where you're like overcoming everything and you're becoming something so much more and it's all fantastical and whimsical and mystical. Maybe it is just like, yeah, I feel comfortable here more and more every day. And that's it. Click the like button for me, leave your comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Just a friendly reminder, because those things help this channel continue to grow.